Welcome to our YouTube channel Premiere Next. It's your one-stop destination for the hottest updates in entertainment. From upcoming movie releases and binge-worthy web series to celebrity news and industry buzz, we bring you fast, reliable, and engaging content every day. Whether you're a fan of Bollywood, Hollywood, or global streaming platforms like Netflix and Prime, we've got you covered. Today again our partner James and Mary are here for latest entertainment update, so stay tuned till last.
Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
Okay, so today we are really getting into it. We're unpacking the mid-season premiere of Wednesday, Season 2, Episode 5.
Hyde and Woe Seek.
Exactly. And look, this isn't just, another episode. This one really flips the script, pulls back layers on secrets.
Oh yeah, the stakes feel significantly higher after this one.
They really do. So our mission today, we've gone through all the sources, the details, everything we could find to pull out the absolute must-know nuggets from this pivotal episode. We're talking plot beats, character twists.
And what it all means, right, for the rest of the season.
Precisely. Now, quick heads up for you listening. This is a deep dive.
Meaning spoilers. Lots of them.
Yes. All the major plot points, all the reveals. So if you haven't watched Hyde and Woe Seek yet, seriously, this is your official spoiler warning.
You have been warned.
Okay, let's jump in.
Let's do it.
So the episode kicks off right where the first half left us hanging. Wednesday, she's finally waking up from that coma.
Yeah, but it's not exactly a peaceful return to consciousness.
Not at all. Okay, so this is where things really start picking up. Principal Weems is back.
But not physically back, right? More like a spirit guide.
Exactly, as a spirit guide. And she drops this bombshell. They're related. 13th cousins.
Which is wild in itself, but what struck me immediately is Weems's message to Wednesday.
Right. It wasn't just exposition.
No, not at all. She basically calls her out, says her powers are gone or, seriously dampened.
And that she's made mistakes.
Yes.
Big ones.
Huge ones. And crucially, that Wednesday is way too focused on trying to control Tyler.
Instead of understanding the real threat.
Exactly. It's like Weems is flagging Wednesday's core issue, that sort of intellectual arrogance maybe. Her belief she can logic her way through anything.
Yeah, overlooking the messier emotional parts. Or her own part in the mess.
Precisely.
Yeah.
It feels like a major vulnerability check right at the start.
Okay, so while Wednesday's dealing with that internal crisis, externally, the fallout from Willow Hill is still unfolding. Judy, the head of LOAS.
Yeah, the specialized facility.
She's basically doing damage control.
Yeah.
Trying to calm the public after all those escapes.
Right, because the place is shut down now, but not everyone's back in custody.
Exactly. Our source had confirmed Tyler Galpin is still out there. Fester Adams, too.
And Slurp, the zombie.
And Slurp. But there's this other name hanging out there, Patient 1938, still missing from LOAS.
And that name, Patient 1938, turns out to be way more important than it seems initially.
It really does. It sets up this contrast, doesn't it? Public reassurance versus this, simmering hidden threat.
Totally. It makes you question how much control anyone really has, and that mystery patient, well, it completely reshapes things later on.
Speaking of characters reshaping things, Tyler. Let's talk about Tyler.
Oof, yeah.
His mental state after, killing his master, it's clearly not good.
Not good is an understatement. He's unstable. He's having these disturbing hallucinations, seeing his dad, stuff like that.
It's more than just being a Hyde, right? It's like deep psychological trauma.
Absolutely. The show seems to be exploring the real scars of being forced into that servitude, that manipulation, even for a quote-unquote monster.
It muddies the waters between, victim and perpetrator.
It really does. It's not simple.
So Tyler's in this really fragile state.
Yeah.
And what's Wednesday's response?
Classic Wednesday.
Right. She decides she's going to become his new master.
Yeah, using Thornhill's old research to try and figure out how to control him.
It's audacious. And kind of morally gray.
Very gray. But then we get this fascinating bit of Hyde lore dropped on us.
From Isadora Capri. Who knows Hydes?
Right. She reveals that male Hydes apparently really struggle to survive without a master. They're not as robust as female Hydes.
Interesting. So female Hydes are more self-sufficient.
Seems that way. And here's the thing. Capri warns Wednesday off. So does Weems in her spirit form. Even Morticia tells her it's a bad idea.
So everyone who knows anything is saying, don't do this.
Pretty much. It raises the question, is Wednesday just being stubborn, ignoring wisdom? Or does she genuinely think she knows better?
It feels very on brand for her to think she knows better, doesn't it?
It does. Hubris again, perhaps.
Meanwhile, while Wednesday's cooking up this super risky plan, her best friend, Enid, is not sitting back. She's feeling sidelined.
Yeah, you can sense that frustration building.
And she decides to take action herself. She wants to reactivate the Nightshades, the student group.
Right, to deal with Tyler proactively, not just wait for Wednesday.
What does that signify for Enid? It feels like a big shift.
Oh, it's huge. It's Enid claiming her own agency. She's not just Wednesday's colorful sidekick anymore.
She wants self-determination.
Exactly. And she's thinking collectively about group action, which Wednesday often misses. It shows real leadership potential.
It's a fascinating contrast to Wednesday's lone wolf approach.
It really is. It's like a parallel struggle for control. But Enid wants control over her own actions and contribution.
And this step towards agency, this internal shift, it leads somewhere totally unexpected.
The cliffhanger. Enid
Transforms into a werewolf.
without a full moon.
Which should be impossible, right?
Yeah.
According to the lore we know.
Totally impossible. And Capri witnesses it. It's ominous.
What does that even mean?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It breaks the rules. It suggests something fundamental about her werewolf nature. Maybe her alpha status is changing, evolving.
Could it be dangerous?
Almost certainly. It feels like an irreversible shift with potentially huge consequences. Is she becoming something new, something unstable?
Wow. Okay. So Enid's breaking the rules of nature, and then the episode drops another reality-shattering bomb.
The biggest one, maybe.
Francoise, Tyler's mother. She's alive.
And not just alive. She's patient 1938 from Lois.
And she's also a Hyde, a female Hyde.
Boom. Mind blown. It's such a brilliant twist.
It changes everything for Tyler, doesn't it?
Completely. Suddenly, he has this powerful, knowledgeable parent who understands exactly what he is, what he's been through, maybe better than anyone.
It adds so much depth to his story. He's not just Thornhill's creation anymore.
Not at all. He has this legacy, this connection.
And then there's the connection between Francoise and Morticia.
Right. They knew each other back at Nevermore. There's history there. Old wounds. The episode hints.
And they make a deal.
Yeah, Francoise agrees to take Tyler and just leave, disappear, to keep Wednesday safe.
In exchange for Morticia keeping her trust, keeping silent.
It feels like a truce born from shared history, maybe shared pain.
But how stable is that truce?
That's the thing. It brings up these themes of motherhood, legacy, these powerful mothers trying to shape Tyler's future based on their own past.
Is it really a resolution? Or just kicking the can down the road?
Exactly. Those old wounds feel like they could easily reopen. It might just be a temporary pause on the threat Francoise and Tyler represent.
Okay. Shifting gears slightly, but still in the realm of unexpected developments. Slurp the zombie.
Oh, Slurp. Yeah, he's having quite the episode, too.
He's acting more human, speaking more clearly, showing emotion. He seems desperate to escape or get help.
It's fascinating. He's not just a mindless creature anymore. There's something more going on.
And Pugsley and Gomez are tracking him. Pugsley actually helps him get to Judy's house.
Which hints at a connection, right, between Judy and whoever Slurp used to be. Isaac, possibly.
It really suggests Judy knows more about him than she's letting on.
Absolutely. Slurp's journey challenges that whole monster label. Can identity be reclaimed? Was it ever truly lost? It makes you think about consciousness, humanity.
Yeah, it's a surprisingly philosophical turn for a zombie subplot.
It really is.
And all of this drama, all these reveals, they're happening against this really specific, evocative backdrop.
Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead.
Right. Nevermore is having its Outcast Day of Remembrance. There are processions, festivities.
It's not just window dressing, though. The timing feels deliberate.
How so? How does it connect?
Well, think about the themes. Day of the Dead is all about remembrance, about connecting with the past, honoring those who came before.
Okay.
And this episode is loaded with the past rearing its head. Francoise returning, old wounds between her and Morticia, the consequences of Willow Hill, Slurp's potential past identity.
Secrets coming to light, remembering what was hidden or forgotten.
Exactly. The setting perfectly mirrors the narrative. It's about past actions having present consequences. It adds this whole layer of emotional resonance, tying into grief, memory, broken promises.
That's a great point. It really elevates the storytelling.
It does. It feels very intentional.
Okay, so let's try and pull together the big threads, the main themes emerging from Hyde and Woe Seek.
Sure.
First, definitely control versus freedom. Wednesday wanting to control Tyler, control her powers, control everything.
Contrasted with Enid pushing for her own agency, Francoise making her own deal, even Slurp seeking freedom. A lot of pushback against being controlled.
Yeah. Then there's identity in flux.
Yeah.
So many characters seem unstable, shifting, Wednesday losing her powers.
Enid's werewolf status changing, Slurp becoming more human, Tyler's whole psychological battle. Identity feels really fluid and uncertain for many of them.
And third, the big one maybe, consequences of past actions.
Definitely. Secrets bubbling up from Lois, Willow Hill, Francoise's past. It all comes crashing into the present.
And Wednesday's own past choices, like freeing Tyler, trying to master him, they're blowing up in her face. It's all about memory, guilt, hidden truths, finally surfacing.
It really feels like a reckoning is starting.
Absolutely. But even with all these revelations, there's still so much left hanging, isn't there?
Oh, yeah. This deep dive shows that while some doors closed, others blew wide open. We still don't really know Slurp's full story, who Isaac was.
Right. Or the full details of the Hidemaster lore, especially the male versus female differences. That feels important.
Crucial. And what are the full consequences for Enid, her transformation? Is she stuck like that? Will she be hunted? How does it change her?
We don't know. And Wednesday's powers, when are they coming back? Can she even trust them when they do?
Big question mark there. And Judy, what's her endgame with Slurp, with the Loias situation? Her motivations feel murky.
So many unresolved threads.
It really sets up the back half of the season. The stakes are higher, the rules seem to be changing, and you wonder if these characters can actually escape their past or control these evolving destinies.
Okay, let's wrap this part up. This deep dive into Hyde and Woe Seek. It really does feel like it shifted the entire chessboard.
No kidding. Francoise's return is massive. Enid's transformation changes her entire potential arc.
And Wednesday. Her carefully laid plans are just crumbling. It's a stark reminder that the past isn't buried easily, and control is maybe just an illusion here.
Well put.
So here's something for you to chew on until our next deep dive. Think about this. If Enid can break the established rules, transforming without a full moon, what does that suggest about the stability of all the powers at Nevermore? Could other outcasts start experiencing shifts, breaking their own inherent rules?
Interesting point. Like the fundamental nature of being an outcast is becoming unstable.
Maybe. And what kind of new monsters or new identities might emerge from that? Not from old curses, but from this internal fraying of who or what they are.
That's a heavy thought. We've seen the push for freedom versus the desire for control.
Right. But what happens when the very rules of existence start bending? Keep that thought simmering.
Definitely something to think about.
That's all for today's video. We hope you enjoyed watching and found it interesting. Thanks for watching YouTube channel Premiere Next. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the channel to stay updated with the latest movie reviews, web series breakdowns, and entertainment updates. See you in the next video.